My guest this morning has brought me a beautiful bag. Thanks. Gorgeous. So gorgeous. Okay, focus. So she has made a living off of crocheting different things that we use from day to day. So from this bag to your hats to your all sorts. And you know, it's. My first thought is vana mama vaikrosha madhwere vachiendesa kujobheki kudhara.
Yeah.
Were you taught by your grandmother by any chance?
No, not even. It's weird because my granny used to crochet a lot. Yeah, she was the crochet in the family, and my mom was a knitter.
Sue.
Hi, Candice, how are you?
Okay, so continue.
So my mom was a knitter. My mom was a banker, but she was a knitter as well. Okay. So after work, she would knit, but she never taught me, not even once. And she passed away when I was really young. So all of this is self-taught.
You lie. So you had access to these two, but they never actually were like.
No, never.
Did you express interest, or was it just?
Never.
Were you too young?
Never. I was too young. I guess I was busy with playing and growing up. Yeah. So I never got it from my mom or from my granny. When I now try to get to my granny to say, can you teach me? Now she can't really see. Her eyesight is poor. She's really old. So I had to teach myself. So most of this is self-taught.
How did you go? So is this YouTube? Is this watching other people? Like, what did you use?
Firstly, I began with knitting, and knitting was like from the head. You know how it is in primary school, my bones, we never knit. So I think it was from that. Then I started knitting. I would make cute baby wear, and I never regarded myself as a crocheter. I would say crochet is not for me. Then just one day I thought, let me just try. Yeah, and it was from a YouTube video. But you know, with crochet, especially bags, it's mostly ladies from Ukraine, Russia, Turkey. So the videos are never in English.
Yeah,
like it's
so you have to just watch
you
and
have to really pay attention. Like you have to be really alert. So I made my first bag, and it came out really nice. And it was bought like a few hours later.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I posted it on Twitter, and it was gone in a few hours.
Wow. So that first bag, how long did it take you to actually make it?
It was like 4 or 5 hours.
Chat it.
Yeah. For this one, I think I made this one yesterday on my way from Mutare to Harare. So that's like, by the time I was in Marondera, I was done. So I need about 2 to 2.5 hours.
What?
To make a bag.
Okay, no, so you're clearly very talented, but was this always like a first choice, or was it something that was sparked by interest and became?
It wasn't. I was actually a banker for close to 16 years. So this came about. I started crocheting because, especially the knitting, it came about. Initially, it was because I was bored. Yeah, being at home, I was in business with my ex-husband, and then I started getting bored. So one day I just decided, let me just try and knit or do something with my hands. That's how I started knitting. Then I stopped for a while, then started again. When I started now, it was like trying to an escape from depression because I was really depressed. I was going through a tough time. So that's how all of this came about. So. Each time I was making something, my thoughts, you know, I wouldn't think about anything. I wouldn't think about my problems. So I didn't want to stop.
It does provide a form of therapy, doesn't it?
It is.
So we're almost out of time, but I want you to talk to me just very quickly about the doors that this has opened for you.
You have no idea. A lot of doors have opened. Thanks to social media, I've been very present on Twitter, now X. So many doors have opened. I've worked with various organizations. They've been calling me in to train. I've been training women from vulnerable communities. I've been training kids because my dream is just to nurture talent from a young age, because I keep imagining if I had learnt this from my mom when I was younger, where would I be now? Right. So I'm trying as much as possible to nurture it from a young age, and also to help women out there, because there's a lot of women who are going through what I went through. Women who can't get out of abusive situations and relationships because they don't have financial dependence, but then they have their hands and they're good with their hands. And also to encourage kids that are not intellectually gifted. Yeah. but are good with their hands, because not every kid will become a doctor, not every
Right.
kid will become a lawyer. So
Right.
this is to give confidence to someone who can actually use their hands, that
I love
they
it.
can make a living out of this.
I love that. So
Yeah.
we really do wish you well. Where do we follow you if you want to just see what you're making, get involved with some of the outreach programs you're doing, or even just to buy some stuff?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter, I'm on X as Crafts Queen. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram as Sue Chigorimbo.
Lovely. All right. I think, you know, we often tend to think of these and think, but look at how trendy they are becoming. So thank you so much, Sue, for sitting down with us this morning.
Thank you,
and just showing us
Candice.
some of the things. I was supposed to get a lesson, but, you know, time and all that.